James Gunn has projected himself into this Superman movie from day one. He compared himself to Superman. How crazy is that? A little geezer with grey hair, right? Does he wear glasses? He's got a beard or a goatee. He's comparing himself with Superman. A guy who put up problematic tweets and dressed the way he did in that fancy dress thing is comparing himself to Superman. How dare you? He took Crypto the Superdog, right, and made him a smaller dog and projected his own dog, Ozu, into an iconic super dog, right? He's projected his situation by being cancelled and being fired by Disney onto Superman. He's using Superman to say, I'm a good person and you cancelled me. I'm Superman, I'm the hero. I did nothing wrong. But you did, James. You did do something wrong. Now, I personally would never have fired you, James. I would have made you donate millions of dollars, let's be honest, you can afford it, to abused children's charities, and I would have made you work with abused children. So you understand the damage that's being done by people who abuse children. People who abuse children in everyday life, powerful men and women who abuse children, powerful men and women who abuse children in the entertainment industry that you're involved in. And you think you didn't deserve to be fired. You may have not done any illegal acts, but what you said was utterly disgusting. Now, I understand the only reason those things were leaked, Mr. Gunn, is because of your political opinion, right? I get there's some wrongness to that. But why didn't you delete the tweets? You're a famous director. Why did you leave those things up there? Did you think no one was ever going to find them? Did you not know the danger of posting the political stuff that you did? About a year ago, people found some Facebook posts of yours. You claimed that your Facebook was hacked. You were, slaughtering Tim Burton's Batman and other DC movies, right? Who knows if that was you or not? So it's clear you're not as bright as many of us gave you credit for being. So you did deserve to be fired by Disney, right? The reasons those things were leaked were wrong, and we've all got problematic historical stuff on the internet. That's true. Any of us can be cancelled, but you're James Gunn, a director. You're supposed to be someone that we aspire to be, look up to. You should have volunteered to donate to those children's charities and work with abused children yourself, but you didn't do that. You gave some fake apology that you didn't even mean. What did you say? Well, when you're young, you say things. Have you read those tweets? Have you read them? Anyway, I don't want to waste the whole day talking about those tweets because we have very serious situations to talk about. Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. I am Mick, your host with the most, just ask your girlfriends and your wives. You can follow me on X Twitter at Movies TV Mad, and on Instagram and on Threads at Movies TV Mad, X on TikTok, Mad Mickey's World, and on Snapchat, BMouth60 Mick, your host with the most. And I'm sure you'll find lots of historical problematic things from me if you want to use them against me on social media. Good luck, because I regret nothing. Anyway, a very warm welcome to Wednesday's edition of the world-famous DCU Daily that nobody watches. But if you're here and you're watching me, thank you. You are watching greatness. The only guy who shoots from the hip and says it the way it is, but you keep on following the others like Randolph and Campier and all the other frauds who just want your likes and want your super chats. I don't need your super chats. I don't need your money. I'm here for vanity. I'll talk here in front of nobody. It doesn't matter to me. I like doing what I'm doing. I love movies. I love television. If it wasn't for movies and television and stories, I probably wouldn't be alive now. If it wasn't for Superman 78, I wouldn't be alive now. If it wasn't for Smallville, I wouldn't be alive now. Superman has always been there for me when I've needed him. So it does upset me that Superman is being used in this way by James Gunn, by right-wing YouTubers and everyone, even Snyder fans, right? Superman is some wrestling contest now. You're using my hero in a tug of war. How dare you? A pure, beautiful character that inspired me and so many people as a child. How dare you? All of you! How dare you? How dare you, Mr. Gunn, Snyder fans, all of you, using a pure character that was created from two Jewish young boys because they were coming at the at the cliff of the potential end of the world. Hitler was coming after them for simply being Jewish boys. And they were scared, so they create this superpowered being so they could feel empowered. A beautiful thing. So how dare you all? You should be ashamed of yourselves. You disgust me, all of you. The fandom menace, Snyder fans, James Gunn, Warner Brothers, you all disgust me. You shouldn't even have the right to say the word Superman out of your mouths. You disgust me. Everything pure, you're destroying everything with your hatred and your political divide. I don't care about your Orange Man. I don't care about your Democrats. I don't care about your Republican Party. You're a country of convicts that invaded a country and stole it from its natives, just like the British convicts did to the Aborigines. So shut the F up with your flag and your country. I don't care. I don't care about your politics. I don't care about your opinions. Leave Superman out of your mouths, because I've had enough. I've had enough of your BS. How dare you? You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Superman is a good character. He does things because he's good, because he was raised by the salt of the earth, with salt of the earth values. How dare you? And now all of a sudden, since this movie's been released, you've all been an utter disgrace. An utter disgrace. And I am sick of it. I've known all about this movie from the beginning. People told me all about it. And the reason people tell me secrets about Hollywood is because I know when to speak and when not to speak. Because I don't need the money. I don't need your super chats. I don't need to go viral. As I say, I'm here for my own reasons. Because I love this shit. And you're all ruining it. Ruining it. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the shills. I'm sick of the toxicity. I'm sick of you all. How dare you? We didn't have this when we were kids. I watched the A-Team. If I watched a bad episode, I shrugged my shoulders. I didn't go to war with the bloody producers. The reaction to Game of Thrones Season 8. I get you didn't like it, but Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The other day, Nerd Roddick said that Arya Stark, is a Mary Sue. How dare you? How dare you? I agree that Ray is a Mary Sue, right? And other characters you've said are Mary Sue's are Mary Sue's. But you took it too far, sir. What, for some clicks and some likes? Now, I like you. I like your content. I follow you. I don't agree with your politics, but a lot of stuff you say about Hollywood is right. You've done well for yourself. I love the way you present yourself. You're clearly a very clever dude. But saying that Arya Stark is a Mary Sue is the dumbest thing I've heard. Her father was beheaded in front of her. She had to leave with a stranger. Then she found a really problematic, violent murderer who basically kidnaps her. Then she is introduced to the faceless people, right? And she's trained. She went through everything, and you're saying she's a Mary Sue! Anyway, this is the DCU Daily. But I'm just sick of everything. I'm sick of everyone. I'm literally sick of everyone. I'm sick of the discourse. And I'm sick of the fact that Superman is being used in this tug of war. None of you care about Superman. I don't believe you do. I don't believe you do. Everyone wants to win something. The Snyder fans want to restore the Snyderverse. You don't care about Superman. You don't. Superman is a hero. Superman does save cats from trees. Now, I love Man of Steel and I love BVS, but it's okay for Superman to save cats from trees. It's okay for Superman to wear red trunks, right? That's okay. I don't care if you don't like it. Tough. I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of the BS. You're all a problem. WB should have allowed Snyder, Nolan and Goya to finish what they started. Snyder would have enacted a flashpoint and they could have done anything they wanted. And it's been a mess since then. And we know that. But the toxicity that's ensued ever since is too much, even for my taste. And I've got a strong stomach. I had a multitude of ulcers that exploded back in 2009 and I nearly died. So I've got a pretty strong stomach, right? So I will be going to see this film because I want to be informed, even though I know all about it already. I want to see it. I want to see the context of this film and what it is. But the reality is, maybe I won't even be able to see it. We know how reactive Zaslav is. Because right now, he and WB Discovery must be very, very, very concerned about the reaction online. Who leaked this stuff about mutant monkeys? I really want to see these mutant monkeys, by the way. I'm intrigued. But WB must be very concerned. Was it Gunn who leaked this information? Is it a kind of toxic kind of hype he wants to get? Because being toxic and trying to trigger fans and right-wing YouTube really worked out for Rachel Zegler and Snow White, didn't it? And Rings of Power really worked out for Rings of Power, didn't it? You are the dumbest industry, the dumbest era of this industry that's ever lived. You don't even deserve to be working in Hollywood. You don't deserve to be directors or writers or actors. Jenna Ortega now is going to get to direct a script she's written. Why is she qualified? I've got friends coming out of film school that are better at making something and acting than Jenna bloody Ortega, but she's got the Instagram follows, so she's going to get the opportunity. You're an utter disgrace. You're an industry now that wants to bash us over the head, telling us you're inclusive, you're representative. No, you're not. You only include minorities with entertainment DNA. You're frauds, right? Stop it with your trans t-shirts and your friend to the trans community, Pedro. You're not. You're just a virtue signaler. You've gaslit the LGBT community and now they're getting attacked verbally and even worse. You are a bunch of nasty, problematic people, all of you. I don't care what side you're on. And you've taken an industry and a form of art that I love and you've gaslit it with your boring politics that don't even work. Your system doesn't work. Your system's shit. You're a bunch of lunatics. You don't care about films. You keep on telling me you want good movies. You don't. You just want to make money on YouTube. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you all. I wasn't actually planning to vent like I have today. And if you're upset with me, hey, go for it. Look for my historical stuff. Destroy me. I don't care. You bunch of petty effers. I don't care if this upsets you. You came into something that I love and you destroyed it for one reason or the other, whether it's New Hollywood, whether it's Snyder fans, whether it's the fandom menace. You all destroyed something that a lot of us loved. We used to watch movies, we used to enjoy movies, and if we didn't like something, it wasn't a big deal. Now it's a call to war. None of you people can agree to disagree. We can't shake each other by the hands and say, agree to disagree. Pal, it's all a call to war. So I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you all, and I'm sick of what you've done to the entertainment industry, the people in the industry and the people outside of the industry who claim they're experts and know all about it, but know jack about this biz.